Well, overseas, President Biden's highly anticipated meeting with Chinese President Xi lasted for more than 3 hours at the G20 summit in Indonesia today. Tensions over trade, Taiwan, and the war in Ukraine loomed over their first face-to-face encounter since Mr. Biden took office. CBS's Nancy Cordes is in Bali, where both leaders committed to improving relations.
It was a meeting 2 years in the making. Both presidents vowing to de-escalate tensions as the rest of the world looked on.
I'm not looking for conflict. I'm looking to manage this competition responsibly.
President Joe Biden and President Xi Jinping lead the two largest economic powers, and they've been publicly at odds over trade, technology, human rights, and spying, rattling neighbors and allies.
The world expects that China and the United States will properly handle the relationship.
In the 3.5-hour meeting, the two men discussed Russian aggression and Taiwanese independence. China's military has stepped up its drills near the self-governed island, and after the meeting, they called U.S. interference in China-Taiwan affairs a red line. But in a press conference, Mr. Biden expressed optimism.
I absolutely believe there need not be a new Cold War, and I do not think there's any imminent attempt on the part of China to invade Taiwan.
Both leaders are here in Bali for the G20 summit, a meeting of top officials from the world's 20 largest economies. Russian President Vladimir Putin is a notable no-show. The White House is hoping to use his absence to push China to condemn Russia's faltering invasion of Ukraine, something China hasn't done yet.
I didn't find him more confrontational or more conciliatory. I found him the way he's always been, direct and straightforward.
Putin may not be here, but leaders at this G20 summit are still slamming him for causing many of the economic problems their countries are now dealing with, including high fuel prices, food shortages, and inflation. Norah?
Nancy Cordes in Bali, thank you.